Luke Rockhold calling out Werdum.
Yeah.
Did you know about this? Because Werdum was on Ariel Helwani's show, and he was saying something like he wants to slap Luke Rockhold in the face. I guess they had some issues back in Strikeforce days.
Old school.
Really old school. And the issue was, I guess they were in the back, and then Werdum was just talking down to these guys, especially because back then Luke Rockhold was in the Challenger Series.
Yeah, he wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, and then Luke just started standing up for himself. So then, obviously, Werdum didn't like it. So Werdum challenged Luke Rockhold to a jiu-jitsu match where he could slap him. I'm guessing like Eddie Bravo's like, what is it?
Open hand combat
yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
something like that. But then Rockhold's like, screw that. Since there's like a messed up area in the 185 division right now because no one knows who's going to get what, he's like, I'll go up to heavyweight and fight him. So he wants to actually fight Werdum at heavyweight.
What's he walk around at, Luke?
Shit.
210?
Luke, 210, 215. And shredded. Like, it's not.
Yeah, I saw him at the airport. Yeah.
No, he's not. Has he got any legs? Has the UFC given any word? Has Dan said anything?
No,
Nothing.
No, it's just all them talking to each other.
Because it's the thing, Joey. Like they're making all these like crazy superstar fights. Well, now you got a dude jumping from 185 to heavyweight. Like, do we just say fuck it and forget all the weight classes and just make super fights?
What does Werdum walk around at?
240.
It's a good fight.
Werdum actually said after this to respond, he was like, I don't want to fight you because I don't want to fight chickens. And on top of that, I'm next in line for the belt, so I don't need to fight you.
Werdum has a legit point.
Yeah, but I mean,
Verdum's like, hold on,
smack.
Why would I fight you at 80? Like, why? Because Werdum has everything to lose here. He's fighting a smaller man. He is next in line for a title shot. Remember, he's supposed to fight Kane. He's supposed to fight Rothwell, right? So they had all this stuff lined up. He wins that. He's next in line for the title shot.
Rothwell tested positive?
Yeah.
So,
well, he got flagged, so they don't know exactly what's going to happen yet, and he wants to tell people what's happening once the details come out. He goes like, "Don't believe anyone yet."
I try not to judge these guys because USADA's so strict. Dudes are tested positive for like fucking caffeine and stuff, and they get flagged for all. So I try not to judge guys. I like Rothwell a lot. You know, I fought the guy. He's a really good dude.
And he's a nice guy.
Nice guy. So I give him the benefit of the doubt until it comes out because with Cyborg, everyone just threw her under the bus. And
so that wasn't positive?
No, she got an exemption. And they actually, especially this thing, it's different than back in the day. We're like, no, it's an exemption. They're good. It was always skeptical hip eyes. Now, if the Golden Snitch, the USADA doctor, Nowitzki, gives you a pass, it's legit shit. They don't fuck around. So with Cyborg, she's been, you know, she's good, man. Yeah. She's good.
You know, the other day I read something about fucking poppy seed rolls.
Poppy seeds.
You know, I was on federal fucking probation for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I ducked all those piss tests. See, I was lucky. There was no hair test. You know, I told Rogan one time what I would do. I would get fucked up the night before. I would snort coke till 4 in the morning, and then you have to call at 1 to get the color. And if your color comes up, you got to go pee before 6 o'clock.
Fuck.
And I would drink a bottle of white vinegar.
The whole bottle?
The whole bottle with Gatorade, like a soldier. Just drink it.
A soldier?
I would fucking be pissing blood, but let me tell you something. I still came up positive. Fuck no. You can't take
it
coke.
Still came up positive.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say it did.
No. Fuck no. That's an old wives' tale. I drank I would drink a 16 thing of white vinegar, cranberry juice, and Gatorade. And go
Didn't
piss.
matter.
No. And then I came back positive. Then they said, if you come back with another one, we're going to fucking throw you in prison. So I'm uncircumcised. So I came up. The next time I went, I put pool cleaner in my dick.
Tight move.
And I fucking held my helmet, the skin, like the fucking turtleneck. Sorry about this. Her jaw is dropping. And that's what's good. When you're uncircumcised, you can whack off. And if you have a tissue, you can just hold the top. And your dick swells up like a snake and shit.
Like an elephant trunk.
Oh, my God.
Holding water.
It just swells up like an air balloon, and you just walk around and dip it in the toilet. There goes another one. You know how many times I just whack off? I don't want to mess. I just hold on to the turtleneck till the commercial comes, and I go to the bathroom and undrain my little egg white juice. You know what I'm saying?
God.
But the second time I put pool cleaner in there, and I still came, like I fucked up the machine, right? They were like, we couldn't get a read on you. By that time, I was clean.
You were out. Yeah.
Oh, I was out. But
did you ever think of just not doing coke the night
fuck
before?
no, I'm in the halfway house. I got to have fun. So the third time, I took my dick, pulled it back, and I put Drano on that motherfucker.
Well, that can't feel good.
Dog, I still got scars from the little Drano on my helmet. Like it looks like a little.
It looks like the front nose of a great white shark.
It looks like I got shot with 1,000 BBs on my helmet. That shit burned my dick. But that time I broke the machine too.
Fuck, man.
Oh my God, I would use everything. I
Just
would
to
not
pass
let
it.
them. They would fucking go crazy. They would send somebody in the bathroom with me. And and then one time they made me piss in the cup, and that time I threw Drano, the stuff to, Drano. And when he was doing the paperwork, I put the bottle on the desk, and you could see the bottle. It was vibrating. It was starting to foam. I'm like, I gotta get out of here before that bitch starts foaming out of here and shit. When that doctor must have opened that thing and that piss shot out of there, they knew. They fucking
know.
They were furious.
Yeah.
They could never get me.
So you're a full blown addict, man. If you can't take a night off.
Night. Dog, I was selling coke in the Federal Halfway House. They had those ceilings like this, so I would put the scale up there and the coke. And I remember weighing the coke, and the fucking coke rocks would go on the floor, and and those little powders from the thing would fall on the carpeting. And I'll never forget the lady came in one day. She's like, "We got to get somebody to work on that because a lot of white stuff keeps falling off your thing." I had coke all over the fucking floor. You have no idea.
But you don't fuck with any of that.
Nothing.
Weed, really, but that's
just
it.
weed. And I gave up edibles for Lent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just gave them up for Lent. I said, I went to church and I said, you know what am I going to give up this year? I said, fuck it, I'll give up edibles.
Shit, how's that going?
Tremendous.
You feel great?
Yeah, I had to get my resistance low, dog. It was too high.
Oh.
I was eating too many things and not getting a big bang. Like, I would go home at 11 and be straight. I wouldn't even be hungry. What the fuck am I eating 2,000 milligrams for?
Yeah.
So I just stopped. And now I'm just smoking weed.
And you feel good?
Yeah, and I'm getting higher from smoking weed, and I'm good. This is all you need. A lot of water,
No, I love
a couple
it, man.
needles. You know what I'm saying? And you're good, dog.